Kanisha Tajun. I am back with another video. And before I get started in today's video, I do want to let you guys know that I did have a job interview yesterday and it went very well. It was somewhere very far up north though, in a place that I have never heard of. So when I got on the bus, I asked the bus driver, do you know if this bus goes towards so-and-so? And the guy who wasn't black, I have no idea what he was. He looked like he was a bunch of shit. He tells me, what do you want? I'm driving. Zero decorum, zero class. This is the way he talks to people while he's at work. So I told him I was just asking for directions. And I went to go sit down, and I had to be on the lookout the whole entire ride for the place that I was going to for a job interview. And luckily I found it. And the girl who interviewed me, she was very sweet, very nice. I unfortunately had to tell her about what happened to me at Olive Garden. I showed her all the receipts and everything. And she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I appreciated her sympathy, and she decided to set me up for another interview with the other managers. So things are going pretty good for me. I had a setback at Olive Garden, but despite their horrible judgment, no one can dictate who I am to other people. And famed is thy beauty. Nothing can hide my gentle grace. I love when people can see that, because I am like very gentle and very graceful, and that's why I feel like a lot of people want to take advantage of me. And there has been a lot of jokes from the black community. A lot of black people think it's funny, and not just on the internet, but in real life actually. I remember when it first didn't hit my EBT card a few days ago, because it usually hits around the 5th. I was getting on the bus to go to breakfast, and there's this black girl. She's like staring a hole into me before I even get on the bus, just like staring at me, even though there's like a group of people. And this is downtown, so it's like not a lot of non-black people riding the bus as well. So of course I'm staring a hole through her right back. And I walked my ass on the bus, and I did not pay, because what the hell do I look like paying on a bus and I don't got no EBT? Anyway, and she says, ma'am, and I told her I ain't got it. And I walked and I sat down, and you guys know that this heifer was still looking at me. And I told her, as what, didn't I just tell you I didn't have it? And then she just proceeded to do her job and drive the bus. But I just feel like a lot of these black women and black men that's like glad that the link is turned off, they really want a pat on the head from white mommy and white daddy. And I picked that up from the bus driver as well. She's still trying to prove herself like she's different from the other Negroes. Like this isn't the new world order. She's so behind, like so stuck in the past. But anyway, I seen this video on Twitter with this girl. She calls herself roasting the black community, calling us niggers and calling black kids nigglets with this tired ass wig. You can literally see her nigger hair like coming out on her edges. I'm only going to play a little bit of it because it's really not cool what she's saying.
Watching all of these niggers lose their EBT is hilarious. Nobody told these women to have multiple kids with multiple niggers. And I also love how they're all saying that they're gonna commit a crime on camera. Shit, I'ma walk out with my shit and I ain't paying nothing. Y'all took my EBT. Okay, Shaniqua. You wouldn't have to steal if you were a productive person in society. And we all know niggers do not fit that description. I think we should keep taking all of their benefits until they get up on their fucking feet.
She really thought she ate with that, but she really didn't. And I just don't see why other people are finding joy in the fact that kids, the elderly, and people who aren't working are going to be hungry. I'm just so out of the loop on why this is funny to them. But I've also seen another black girl, this was on TikTok. She was talking about how black people have 5 chains on and they crying about the food stamps being cut off. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, who gives a fuck? Like, We are the most pocket watching people ever. And when it comes to someone living an alternative lifestyle, we love to say you can't tell grown people how to live their lives, but you telling grown people how to spend their money and what to spend their money on, that is telling people how to live their lives. And who cares if black people wear 5 chains and they're on food stamps? Is it your money that they're spending? I just really feel like we like to pocket watch and we like to pay attention to everybody else's money but our own. And it's really been to our own detriment. Food is a basic human need. And not even just food. I see people on Twitter debating about cookies, how poor kids don't deserve cookies. And it's like the craziest shit I've ever heard. Sometimes something sweet, it's not luxurious. Like sometimes something like a dessert or something sweet to eat, that shows that there's more to the world than mere substance. And what I mean by that is like the bare minimum. Like, I don't feel like just because someone doesn't have a lot of money, they deserve to not experience all what the world has to offer, or at least a little of what the world has to offer. Because just because you're successful and you have a lot of money and you have everything figured out, that does not automatically make you a great person. Just because you're poor and you don't have everything figured out, that does not automatically make you a bad person. Do you have bad poor people? Yes. Do you have good poor people? Yes. Like, I just don't see what's so hard about these conversations. It sounds like people are just trying to feed off poor people's miseries, aka black people. Even though black people aren't the only ones on food stamps, there are a lot of white women, a lot of Hispanic women. Some of these women have multiple kids the same way black people have multiple kids, but I guess no one cares about that. You guys can let me know what you guys think about the government shutting down, and also what you guys think about all the jokes and the blackface. I personally think it's very corny, and we have much other important things to discuss and think about rather than what people are spending their money on or who's getting EBT and who's not. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace, love, and Black Power.